Hi everyone. So this is just a quick video about when we are consciously manifesting for things that we want. Be very, very mindful of the content that you are engaging with on a daily basis. And the reason why I say this is because consciously to us, especially when we're in the conscious manifesting community, we do tend to fall into these titles that imply that we don't have what we want, and we think that by watching these videos they are actually going to get us into alignment with what it is that we do want. But we have to remember that if we are a person that has what it is that we want, would we be engaging with the title, "You don't have your manifestation, here's why"? This is the reason why it's taken so long. Why would we be engaging with this? Because there is no limits to manifestation. There's no time limits. There's no wrong way of doing it. Everybody has a different, unique way of how their subconscious mind takes things in. So everything works. Vain repetition works. Letting go works. Holding on to it tightly works. It doesn't matter. It's all about how you are in keeping your thoughts on what it is that you want. Now, that is not to say that you lose yourself on the process. This is the only thing that stops it from coming in an instant, is when we disconnect from it. And we only disconnect from it when we waver, and we waver because we're disbelieving that we're connected to it. So when we engage in topics that we give a few minutes to watching a video that implies that we don't have what it is that we want, all of that energy that we are given into that video is manifesting in that moment. So why would we be engaging with it? You can manifest literally anything that you want through keeping your thoughts on it. It's scientifically proven. You keep your observation on what it is that you want. Now, I do want to say that it does require a little bit of discipline, but it only requires the discipline to keep your thoughts on what it is that you want. And discipline on keeping your thoughts on what it is that you want can be easy. It can be just as easy as saying a word. Like if you're manifesting a relationship and you can't even think of an affirmation in the moment, just say love, happiness, peace, abundance. This all brings you into keeping your thoughts on what it is that you want. There is nothing new to manifestation. There is nothing wrong to manifestation. And anyone that would come on and say why your manifestation isn't here, or have these limiting kind of titles to get you to engage with them for a few minutes, is it's only, that's all it is. It's just entertainment. It's no bearing on anyone. I mean, even my own content as well too. It's all it is entertainment. At the end of the day, the whole common denominator in manifesting what it is that you want is you, and it's you that decides on how you are going to manifest, because everything that you've manifested in your life has already been done by you. It hasn't been done by anybody else. You have manifested everything through your thoughts, and you have manifested things by just having little assumptions about things. I have manifested things through vein affirming. Vein affirming works for me when I want to change a belief really quickly. I changed a belief within 3 days through vein affirming, just keeping my thought on this one affirmation. And I noticed then after the third day, it kind of ingrained in me. And ever since then, if I have little doubts about it, I still don't waver or dwell on it as much as I used to, because I have anxiety and I have manifested my anxiety away a good bit through the law of assumption, through keeping my thoughts on what it is that I want. But vain repetition actually works for me when I need to keep my thoughts on what it is that I want, because it eases my anxiety to know that I am keeping my thoughts on what it is that I want. Second as well too, letting go also works for me as well too, with my anxiety as well, with the physicality of things as well too. So I would assume something, and I have manifested things by just assuming it a couple of times and then letting it go, but all the while keeping the knowing within myself. It eases it, and I have this knowing within myself that if I just keep myself doing things, keep myself moving forward, keep myself feeling okay, that it will manifest. And things have manifested for me like that. I cry sometimes about things as well too. I get frustrated with time as well too. But all of this is just our human bodies reacting to things, reacting to the physicality of things. And this is going to happen along the way. We cannot discredit this, that it's going to mess up things, because nothing messes it up. If you truly want something in your life, you're going to get it. It can be no other way. And I have always had this belief within me that if I truly wanted something, it was always going to come to me no matter what. Even if I was crying or stressed or whatever. I made a video the other day before I knew about conscious manifesting, how I manifested the result I wanted in college for my degree, and I basically was stressed the whole time. I didn't know about conscious manifesting, but I had this true desire that I wanted to get that result, and I did. So just be mindful of the content you are watching when you are manifesting for particular things, because I know myself as well too, that when we are needing motivation and we look to these titles that are implying that we don't have it, we can sometimes fall into engaging with them. And then we watch another video, and then it's all of a sudden we've given about 20 minutes of our time and energy into the idea that we don't have what it is that we want. And I get it, especially when we are alone on our manifestation journey and we don't have other people to talk about manifesting to. But it's just to discipline ourselves into saying, well, hang on a second, am I identifying as this person that has what it is that they want? It's like yesterday I talked about Peter Pan. He was always Peter Pan, but he just forgot for a while. But after a few days of embodying it, he remembered, and that is what we are doing as well too. It's a few time, it's keeping our mind and our thoughts on the new identity of what it is that we want, all the while building our confidence and building our knowing and our self-worth and our value within ourselves, because confidence is a key factor to gaining anything that you want in your life. Because without confidence, you're not going to have the courage to do it, you're not going to have the discipline to do it. And so you want to have the confidence within yourself to push yourself as much as you can in a balanced way that doesn't cause any distress to you, that allows you to disconnect from everything that it is that you want to manifest. So I just wanted to make a quick video on that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will chat to you soon.